Hello Boys and Girls Club family, my name is Gaby. Today we're going to be making our own watercolor paint in an abstract piece of art like this, inspired by Maya Hayek. The materials you will need for this lesson are paper towel, cardstock paper, tape, glue if you have it, different flavors of Kool-Aid, small cups, some water, a piece of cardboard to make a stencil, and a couple of flat brushes. Now that we have all the materials ready, I can show you how to mix the paint. I already mixed 3 in advance. I mixed the blue one, which is the mixed berry flavor, and then I also mixed black cherry, and I mixed 2 in this one. I mixed the mixed berry and the orange to get like a turquoise color. Okay, so now you need to put a little bit of water on your small cups. I say like centimeter up of water, it's fine. And I'm gonna mix the pink lemonade, so I wanna get like a rich pink. And I pour approximately like half the package. And you need a piece of white paper next to you so you can try how the color looks. So you can decide if you wanted it, if it's fine, or you wanted it more concentrated. So I think this is a little bit too watery, so I can put a little bit more. Okay, this is good. It's a nice pink. I'm gonna put it aside. Now I have water aside to clean my brush, so I don't stain the water. And I'm gonna put a little bit more water into the other cup. I'm gonna mix the orange, and I want this one to be not as saturated because I wanted it to be more of like a yellow than an orange. So I'm just gonna pour less, a little bit less than half of the package. Probably a little bit more. So your water is gonna look orange, but once you paint on paper, it's gonna look yellow. So I think this is good. Put that aside. Now I want to mix, I want to create like a salmon color. I think this is too much water. So for that I'm going to mix the pink and the orange. So I guess a little bit of the orange. And then a little bit more of the pink. This is gonna get me like a skin color kind of thing. And this is how you mix your colors. Now that we have all our paint mixed, we can move to the painting portion of the video. And as you see here, I taped mine with the blue tape. I like to have crisp margin around the paper. You don't have to do it, it's not necessary, but I like it, how it looks after that. So once you have your paper taped, you're gonna cut squares in cardboard like this. It's just simple squares. You can do any shape you like. It can be a triangle, a circle, or something like that. Something easy to cut. And I did 2 sizes of it. So I made sure that the bigger size, it fits into my paper like this. And we're gonna be using this part as a stencil. So I want to grab the paint and then go over like around the stencil instead of using a ruler. I think that's easier and you always get the same shape. So I have a couple of different sizes of brushes. For this one, I think I'm gonna use I'm gonna use two sizes. So this is the medium size and a small one. Now I wanna have one of the squares in the middle, so I'm gonna try to center it. And with the medium sized brush, I'm gonna pick what color should be good. I think the blue one is a good start. So remember, there is no rules here. You can pick and choose your favorite color here. So grab a little bit, and then I just go over like this. So you're gonna get a pretty straight line. It's not gonna be perfect, but that's the effect that we want. Like this. Now I'm gonna clean my brush and dry it well on my piece of paper towel. So this is how it's going to look the first part of your painting. Okay, now I'm gonna be moving this piece alongside, like either to the left or to the right is gonna be moving. So I'm gonna be moving it, leaving enough space between the first square that I did and then the next one. I guess a little bit like this, because now I'm gonna move to the thin brush. So I think I wanna do one and one. So once that I did the thick brush, I'm gonna do the thinner one. Now I'm gonna grab my yellow color. And then again do the same thing. When you go over, for example, like with this yellow over the blue, it's gonna tint the blue green. And we want that to happen. That's called glazing. When you do a color and then you do another on top, and then it's the illusion of them mixing it instead of mixing them on your cup. Just like that. Now I clean my brush again. Like this. Now I'm gonna move it a little bit more, leaving more space, because now it's turned for the thicker brush. So now I want to pick the pink one. And when the pink goes over the blue, it kind of looks purple. Okay, now I wash it again. You don't need to rush through this process. You can think, like, step out and think, like, what color look good next to the pink now? Because I kind of am going, like, cool and warm. So I think now I'm gonna move to the thin brush. And I think, since I did pink already, I think I'm gonna do the green one now. I'm gonna continue like that till I fill all the space with the big square first, before moving to the small one. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit before I move to the next square, so they don't mix while they're wet. Because I want them to mix wet, like dry on top of dry. Now that you let the first layer dry, you can move to the second layer to do the small stencil. And for this one, it's gonna be much less than the first. I'm just gonna do it 3 times just to add more depth to the composition of it. And for this, I'm just gonna use the thicker brush. So I'm gonna center again my smaller stencil, and I'm gonna pick my blue again. I really like this one. So I go around it. Now it is easier to see how the colors mixed on top of each other. I can see some green when the blue touches the yellow. That's my first. So I want my stencil to touch the very edge of the tape so I can fit the three of them perfectly. I'm going to do yellow here. The purpose of this is to create pattern with a simple geometric shape. It's easy, it's fun, and you get to play with the colors. Now it goes to the other side. And I want to do my red here. Doesn't matter if it goes on top of a line that you already did. That is going to add more depth to the colors. And that's it. Now that you let it dry and you took the tape off, this is how it should look. You can continue with your lines, it's totally up to you. I just decided to stop there. I just wanted to say I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know that I enjoyed making it. And we will be releasing new content every week, so please give us a thumbs up, share and subscribe so that you're the first to know when we release our next video. Please send us pictures of your work and so we can share it on our Instagram page. Thank you, see you next time, bye bye.